One of the things that we like to do as clothing brands is freak out whenever we run out of stock in products. We have to replenish that inventory right away. God forbid we leave our clothing brand, out of stock in some items and sold out. But I want to talk to you about why I'm actually leaving a lot of the products on my site out of stock and sold out intentionally. What this is going to do is it's going to offer you some insight into this principle of scarcity, how items that aren't available all the time, actually it increases the perceived value of those items. Also, I want to share with you how this is going to help you as a clothing brand owner, just simply when it comes to managing the logistics of your brand. This is going to be just a big paradigm shift for you, I think, and I hope it helps. Apparel Success is sponsored by my buds over at BrandCrowd. BrandCrowd's a logo maker tool. You type in the name of the logo that you want, you hit enter, thousands of logos will come up. You choose the logo that you like, then you can edit and refine that logo as long as you want for free until it's perfect. This is a Hundo P design I made for my own clothing brand using BrandCrowd. If you're interested, head over to brandcrowd.com/apparel success and you can get 66% off at checkout. All right, so right now it's early January and this video is going to be published in late January. But if you could go to my website right now, you would notice that a lot of the items on my website are completely sold out. And normally I'd be frantically trying to replenish these items. Like I would be messaging my screen printing facility all the time, like how much longer is it going to be? And I'd be like on them about it. And this time I'm actually taking my time with it. And there's several reasons for that I want to share with you. The first one is if you go to my website and you go to a product that's out of stock right now, if you select a size, beneath it, you'll see that there's a little section that says, click here to be notified when this item comes back in stock. That user can put in their email and they're going to get an automated email the second that item comes back in stock. So basically, if I just leave it sold out, I'm collecting all of these emails, like hundreds and hundreds of emails a month. And when I eventually do replenish that inventory, I'm going to be able to sell out of that item so much faster. So there's really no rush there. Also, the perception of the product when it's out of stock and it's sold out for a reason. It's sold out because people want it, because there's demand, and it builds demand. The fact that there's demand and you can't have it creates scarcity. And when there's scarcity, it increases the perception of the brand. But most importantly here, I have about 60 different products for my clothing brand, and I've been thinking that I want to cut that number in half, just logistically. I think that, as a clothing brand, it's really easy to get caught up in wanting to release all these different designs all the time. And when you're an inventory-based brand like mine, it can be really, difficult to run a brand where you've got 60 different products that you have to keep in stock at all times. So what I've been observing are, what are the items that sell the most? The Pareto principle. 20% of your products will sell 80% of the sales for your clothing brand. What are the top 20% products? And how can I make just those products as good as humanly possible and come out with very specific products that are similar to that? But what I don't want to do is I don't want to get carried away with, thousands and thousands of SKUs and different variants that I have to keep in stock all the time. So I'm letting these products sit sold out, and I'm taking a step back and assessing which of these products do I want to keep? Which of these products do I want to discontinue? Which ones sold out faster than the other ones that, even though they sold out, it took a little bit longer, and maybe it's not worth continuing those products. And I just think as a clothing brand owner, it's really important to step back and really think about this with an open mind and just look at this from a stance of like, do I really need this product even though it's sold out over, say, 3 months or 4 months? Because this other hoodie, I launched it and I sold out within 2 weeks. So if I could come up with more products like that, then even though this product did really well, maybe I can just get rid of it, right? And what I'm doing here is I'm basically just walking you through sort of a new mindset that I have around this. I want to shrink the amount of different products that I'm offering as much as possible. I want to offer only the products that are really home runs. And then you can invest in a lot of inventory for those very specific products. That's going to be way less logistically complex and be way more simple to run as a business. It's going to save you money when it comes to ordering those products because you can get a better price on one variant than you can when you have to do multiple different variants at a lower minimum order quantity. There's this assumption that because you're running a clothing brand, you have to do these big drops and new releases every like 3 months or 6 months. And that's just not the case. You can run your clothing brand however you want to run your clothing brand. Just because that's the standard of what these big brands are doing, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's how you have to run your own business. You can take a step back. You can run things more slowly at times. You can pick things up and run things quicker at times at better times of the year. Things don't always have to be so black and white. And so that's kind of the way that I'm viewing it right now is I want to take my time with this. And assess the nuts and bolts of my business and look at the bottom line and make sure that the bottom line is really healthy. And I think that what I've been doing for so long, just to be completely honest with you, is having this feeling like there's this like imperative that I have to release new products all the time and that I have to keep this thing flowing all the time. And even though I can see circumstances where that would definitely benefit your brand, I can also see other circumstances where maybe it's just time for you to really sit back and think more about the vision of your brand. Because just by spinning your wheels and not thinking about this stuff, you might just be spinning your wheels for a really long time and not making much progress. So sometimes it's best to step back, think about the vision, think about where you're going, make new plans, make new strategies, and adapt. So I really hope that this helps you run your own clothing brand more effectively. If you liked it, hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.